Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, this is TomCast. We're doing this again. Yes, I'm sorry. TomCast episode 2. And this time, me and Steve finally have a guest. I guess we should call you Batstar, right? Because online.
Yep, that works for me. I'm not super huge about mine, but yeah, Batstar5 works.
Nice.
Alright, epic.
So got
And
started
now,
there.
epic. Now let me do my completely unrehearsed little jingle for opening it. Alright, cool. That's good enough. Whew. So, since today I was feeling kind of, I decided we should start off with our game of Name One. Partially because this is going to be a two-part episode, so this video might not be the whole half hour long, because about in the middle we're going to split and head over to Batstar5 YouTube channel, which will be in the description, and probably in my other stuff you might like section. And we will be talking about the Spider-Man vs. Sony deal. So yeah, but anyway, for our game of Name One, we're gonna be working on, for our game of Name One, we're doing remakes or reboots or ports. All the same
man,
thing.
there's a ton of those.
Yeah, we learned about that when we, tried to record an episode and it failed before now. But that episode did not have a guest, so it was lame. But
Yes.
this time we can get it going. Also, I received a negative comment. Sorry, what?
Is this just for video games, or are we doing movies too? I know
We can do movies
a little bit
too.
before.
And also, I know there is some TV shows that have happened with that, so it can be good or bad. I'm looking at you, Powerpuff Girls. But, yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm trying to think. I was about to say something else. Oh yeah, I received a rather negative seeming comment. Maybe it was just constructive criticism, but it sure a whole looked negative. It was saying I should ask more open-ended questions to get my, in quotes, guest to speak more. So apparently somebody who was not enjoying it, listened to the end, which surprises me. But, yep. Anyway, I guess we should start the game of Name One, which is probably stealing from some board game. I don't know. So,
Yeah,
should I
I
go
would,
first,
honestly
or
take that-
should I go first, or should
I would,
Batstar go first? Let me turn you up.
Yeah,
I'll let you go first, but I'd just say I would take that comment as constructive criticism instead of as negativity.
Yeah, that's
Just-
what I'm trying to look at it as, but I'll send you, exactly what it looks like, because it just seems kind of... It just really seems kind of snarky. Not that I know for a fact that it is, but it's kind of like, are you trying to do something, man? Let me find it. But in the meantime, I should be thinking up my remake. For some reason right now, the only one coming to mind is Donkey Kong Country Returns for 3DS and Wii U. I'm gonna count them both. Because it's a... Actually, no, just to be safe, I'm just gonna say Donkey Kong Country Returns for Switch, which was ported from the Wii U. Yeah. Also, here's the comment. I just copied it.
Hold on, let me see this.
Okay. So, my remake, I'm gonna go with Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, they've remade that. It was on the original Xbox, and I think they remade it for the Xbox 360, and then they made it for Xbox One as well.
Oh, okay, so was it Star Wars Battlefront 1 that was ported, or was it just a sequel?
Well, actually, that's a good question, because the original one, which I have sitting on my desk, right? Actually, no, I don't. It's in my bag. No, it's not. It's in my truck. It's called Star Wars Battlefront, and then there was a sequel to that one for the Xbox One that was called Star Wars Battlefront 2. And then the original ones, which would be on original Xbox, were Star Wars Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 3, etc.
Okay, so you kind of lost me a little bit, but it was a remake, right? It was Star Wars Battlefront 1 for another system, or at least really closely trying to replicate it.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't played the first Star Wars, like the original, quote unquote, original one a whole lot, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a remake, yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're trying to go for, right?
Even if it doesn't fit the definition exactly, it would be super lame if, like, you were already out. So, I'm just gonna not do any Googling, and I'm just gonna go with, yeah, totally. That works. I haven't really played Star Wars Battlefront, but right now his username is Gamer the Frog. Gamer the Frog, he plays Battlefront.
Yeah, he does.
He played it, at least.
Actually, that reminds me. I actually did play that one time with him, and I honestly do not remember if it was like a remake. I just completely forgot what I was. Never mind.
Alright. Well, with that, it's Steve's turn. So, Steve, how about you straight up make your pick?
All right. So I'm gonna choose one that's the. So movies count, right?
Yeah, movies
Or
do
like
count.
shows.
Unless we get...
I swear, if you say the thing that I'm thinking about, we're gonna.
Okay,
have
let me just
problems.
clarify,
Not really,
though.
but
Movies that get, like, a Blu-ray release and a VHS release and a digital release and then, like, a special edition, like The Lion King has had 50 of, no, that doesn't count. We're talking
exactly-
about actually remaking, like The Lion King, quote-unquote, live action, not The Lion King original Blues Gold Special Edition.
Funky mode. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. What the game? So I don't think the Invader Zim movie Enter the Florpus counts, but like it's kind of like a
Adaptation?
it's like a all right. I'm not gonna go for that. Instead, I'm gonna go for Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.
Yeah, you picked that on our failed attempt at making this.
That's definitely one of the ones I was going to mention. Eventually, just gonna say.
Yeah, that's a more recent one.
Now I have to be original. Thanks.
Yeah, but that
You know that's every YouTuber's news.
that's although what was I gonna say? Yeah, Insane Trilogy. I would have been a lot more excited for it if I'd actually played the original Crash Bandicoot, which I wish I would have played it, because then when that trailer came out, I would have been like, whoa, dude, whoa. Although it is cool to see PlayStation, or sorry, just Sony and Nintendo working together, a little bit at least, you know. Aside from the Spyro games for DS, which, I mean, literally everything is on DS, so that's not that impressive. Does that make it my turn?
Yeah, I definitely.
I guess so.
What?
Yeah, go ahead. No.
Nothing? Okay. So it's my turn. I'm thinking, since I'm kind of drained right now. Just got back from school, long day. So my brain is kind of just like falling back on the defaults for remakes instead of like, you know, coming up with these bright ones that no one else would know. So I'm just gonna go with Lion King animated action remake. Probably my favorite remake out of all the Disney remakes that I've seen. I thought there were a lot of things in that were just as good, if not better, than the original. And of course, other things that were the same or worse. But overall, It was actually pretty nice. It was a nice film. I thought, at least.
Yeah.
I'm okay if other
Yeah,
people don't
I
think
enjoyed
that.
it. I enjoyed it. I went to watch the live action one, and I watched the older ones as well. Those were my sister's favorite movie. Funny thing, we actually watched those movies until the VHS tape that had them on. We were just watching it, and then this VHS tape cable whatever thing snapped, and it messed up our VHS machine. And are you guys there?
I'm
Huh?
here. Steve? Okay. I think the
Oh,
internet just pooped out for a second. But
so did you
anyway,
guys hear it all? What I just said?
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
you watched the old Disney cartoons until your VHS machine broke.
I
Yeah?
just bought Uno
Yeah.
for the Switch.
Epic. I was gonna say though, when I watch a Disney remake and I try and judge how good it is, the two criteria are how good is it compared to the original, and like how close does it get, but also how good is it of a movie on its own. And I thought The Lion King actually scored pretty high in both of those categories. Whereas, which is my next? Oh wait, no, it's Steve's turn, but I'll talk about it if he picks it. Your turn, Steve.
All right, so my term is
Oh come on.
it's Crash Team Racing.
What was it remade and or ported to?
It was remade for Steam, I think, PlayStation 4, and the Switch.
Okay.
It was a really great game because there's no microtransactions until like a couple, I don't know, like a couple weeks or
If we're gonna
Like-
go by episode 1, you're supposed to be calling those microtransactions, right?
Oh yes, so those
Yeah,
those
I was just gonna say I heard someone call them microtransactions. I don't remember where. I guess it was here.
Yeah, that was
Yes,
here,
Michael.
episode 1. Hee hee.
so yeah, it was a great game until the microtransactions,
Came up-
existed.
Yeah. That happened. That Angry Birds got hit hard with that. If you go to the original app now, ooh. Okay, Steve just
I love
disconnected.
that game.
Steve just disconnected.
did?
But if you go to the original Angry Birds today, it's like so flooded with so much commercial junk just for
Yeah,
other
it
Angry
is.
Birds games that.
As an Angry Birds fan, I'm really sad that happened.
Yeah, it's
I
it's like going to your grandfather's grave and finding it covered with graffiti, and you're supposed to put your money there.
well, that like went dark really fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of just
Alright.
put it in extreme terms to make it easily expressible.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
That would make it my turn then, wouldn't it?
yeah, but first I'm gonna
um,
dive into the server settings and turn off any sort of speaker priority, because for recording purposes that's kind of bad. So let me find it. Priority speaker off on Tom's here, off on my dudes, and off on subscriber. And yeah, there we go. So now nobody's volume should be lowered by someone else talking. Alright, go on. Yes?
Oh wait. Oh, I just completely forgot what we were doing there for a second.
Remake, name one,
So
game.
remake, yes. Remake.
This gives me an
I'm gonna
idea
go with,
for a possible new rule, and that's everyone gets one chance to skip and skip their turn. But
Oh, that
we won't implement
would
that
be-
right
that'd be
now
good.
necessarily. Go on.
of course we won't. So we can do movies and TV series as well, right? You said.
Yeah. Or even in the rare instance,
Okay.
like in an episode of Psych, like just one episode of a TV show.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with Spider-Man actually because there were a couple of remakes of that, right?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's actually gets into the.
That
Go on.
yeah, I know. I should have saved that for later because then we could have rolled it in. And speaking of that, let's talk about the
Well,
Sony thing. But
well,
I did it too early.
I just gotta say that the Spider-Man, the three versions of Spider-Man, that really kind of dives into the gray area of the definition of remake, because say Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, the first one, is so much different from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, the first one, which is so much different from the comic book Spider-Man, and I'm starting to wonder if it's like you'd
Okay, I see.
consider them adaptations of like a
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. What about okay? Would you say the same thing? No, never mind. The Hulk would not be the same because there are two different Hulk movies, but I don't think those were different. Like I don't think they were remakes. I think there would be
Yeah,
like
they're
different
both in the
adaptations.
MCU, right?
That is a great question. I don't know. Google. Uh,
Yeah, I could Google that. Although the Hulk is like, I don't know, I just don't find him that interesting. Maybe his story is kind of intricate, but my favorite superhero from any company is always Spider-Man. But let me find it.
oh, okay. So
Oh, you didn't do your tune this time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the Google it jingle unless I have time to actually make something that sounds even remotely okay.
wait.
Okay,
Is
The
it
Incredible Hulk, that was a Marvel Studios movie. It does not look like there's an Incredible Hulk 2. Yep, nope, there
No,
was
there's
no
not.
Incredible Hulk 2. There was just The Incredible Hulk and then the Avengers movies.
Well,
Oh, that's because. Oh, okay.
So, wait,
Okay.
whose turn is it now?
I think it's still mine because I've yet to name one.
Alright. I was okay with your choice of Spider-Man. I was gonna let that slip just because I love Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, technically they are well, no, they're not reboots. They are. Now, I don't know, actually I think I agree with you. It kind of falls into the gray area. So that would make it your turn.
Really? Wait, I thought we were... Yeah, it was Batstar,
Yeah,
me, Steve. Yeah,
I think it got messed up. I think it was you, then me, and then Steve.
that
But I think
was...
we went. So
Okay,
we'll
wait,
just.
let me think of what you've
I don't
chosen.
know.
You've had three... Steve is... Alright, let's just let Steve go. Go, Steve. Go,
oh, okay.
Steve!
So here's a weird one. This is one's very obscure, and it's my childhood game.
Alright,
They
cool.
made a remake, and it's Chicken Invaders 2 Remastered.
Ah, yeah. You're the only reason I know about Chicken Invaders, and I've still never played it. I should... Is Stick at Chicken Invaders 1, is that free?
Chicken Invaders 1, I don't think so,
Ah, okay.
but it's like a... Yeah.
Is there a free Chicken Invaders game I could get on an iPhone 4S?
You can get a Chicken... I mean, Chicken Invaders is available on mobile, like, phones, but, like, you'll get slammed by advertisements.
Ah. Actually,
Like, every...
some games on this old phone, the game will crash just because there's so many ads. And because the phone
Well,
is teeny
yeah,
tiny. So, looks like it is become my turn. Again, the ones that are coming to mind, I think they kind of reflect on me in a way that I'm hoping they don't. But these just come to mind randomly, and it's not like I watch these. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, I actually came up with another one in my head while I was saying that. That's better. And this one is upcoming, just like another one that I said. I don't remember what it was. But the VeggieTales show. And
Oh yes, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I will proudly say that I watch VeggieTales. Okay, and I am definitely looking forward to the new VeggieTales show.
I probably am going to watch that. Because it's cool that they actually care now. Like,
Unlike VeggieTales in the city.
yeah,
Or house.
the big reason that in the house and in the city are, sorry mom, are junk, and the reason that the VeggieTales show is most likely going to be not junk. The difference is,
DreamWorks.
yeah, that,
It's,
but I thought it was mostly, like, even if DreamWorks funded it, it's Phil Fisher, the voice actor of Bob the Tomato and the creator of VeggieTales. I don't believe he was. I don't believe he was directing in the house or in the city. He was just voicing Bob. Even though he's supposed to own it and stuff. But basically, after Big Idea, disbanded because they were bankrupt, and then they had to sell off VeggieTales to what eventually fell into the hands of Netflix. Now what's finally happened is they have the original team of people behind VeggieTales has gotten back the rights to make it, and they're making the VeggieTales show from that.
Wow. Chicken. Speaking of
Sometimes-
chicken, did you? Speaking of
you just gotta get the chicken.
Speaking of chicken. Speaking of chicken, so the Chicken Invaders games is like 20. The beginning, like the first one, is like 20 years old now. Like that game is 20 years old.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
I am tired. And I'm editing videos in the background because why not?
And I'm just playing balloons. Speaking about
Right.
chicken, did you know that there's a new game of Chicken Invaders coming out known as Chicken Invaders Universe? It's like No Man's Sky, but with Chicken Invaders.
Oh yeah. Is that actually going to be like an infinite game? Chicken Invaders Universe? Or are you just
apparently
making the
going-
joke?
It's apparently going to be. It's
Oh.
going to be. There's like a bunch of stars and everything. And that makes it cool looking. And, like, oh man, I accidentally sold my submarine. And, there's like, there's a 120th anniversary, event going on, which it's actually the 20th anniversary, but they call it 120th anniversary because it has 120 rounds, like waves.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah. It's mental.
Yeah. Alright. What did I pick just now that before I got chick erupted?
VeggieTales.
Or did I even make my pick? Yeah, vegetable
You said
stories.
VeggieTales.
I am a vegetable. Alright, go on, what?
I just thought of one and I cannot remember what it was. That's sad.
I guess we're all feeling the same way today, except maybe Steve. I don't know how he's feeling.
I had one and now I do not have one.
Okay. Well, since we're 25 minutes in, are you gonna just say you forfeit, so that we can go to the next section mainly?
Yeah, that works. I forfeit. Yeah.
All right, cool, yay. I would pull up some kind of cheering sound effect, but I am currently eating chicken, so that's not.
Speaking about chicken,
oh my goodness. But this is the point at which we are going to split off, and if you want to hear the rest, if you're somehow listening still, 26 minutes in, and you want to hear the second part of this podcast where we're going to talk about Spider-Man versus Sony with this dude who I'm going to be calling Batstar, because that's his name, I guess. we're gonna go over to his channel and do an undisclosed amount of time over there. So, yeah, the link is in the description, probably also in a card, I don't know, and
DLC, man.
yep, and probably also an end card is going to happen right now, or an end screen. So yeah, go and check that out. Batstar, tell them to check it out, please.
Yes, go check it out. It will be fun. It will be amazing. It will be incredible.
Will it be fantastic though?
No guarantees on if it will be
Alright,
fantastic
no
or not.
guarantees on the fantastic. Cool.